and there is only 4 steps for it. Watch this and save yourself 1,000 hours. The very first step is to look for liquidity grabs. As you can see in this schematic, there is 2 liquidity grabs in these areas, and after that the market grabs a low liquidity. Then the interesting part begins. Now we want to look for the confluence of FVG and order block. In the higher time frame, in this example the 4-hour, we want to see an area like this that has the confluence of FVG and order block. We zoom in. As you can see, this candle is order block, and within this candle we have our FVG. This is the perfect spot to look for a great buy position. This confluence makes a very strong support. This way, the reliability of our trades will increase drastically. So far, we have created 2 important factors for our strategy: liquidity taken out, or liquidity grab in the ICT terms, and FVG order block confluence, step 1 and step 2. Now we look for buy position. How's that done? We can zoom in and look for a shift in market structure. Where's that? It is right here. We want to see the market to break the latest higher low, and on the pullback we look for an FVG to enter the market. But keep in mind that these 2 take place in the lower time frame. In the higher time frame, we only want to see liquidity grab and FVG order block. All the other steps take place in lower time frame. As you can see, we are in the 15-minute time frame. The market grabbed the 2 liquidities here and here, high liquidity, low liquidity, and we came lower and grabbed 2 more liquidities. And we can also see that the market took another liquidity up here, but these 2 is enough for us. Then the market goes to a range and comes down to the confluence zone that we marked in the higher time frame. Now we want to see shift in market structure in the lower scale, and it's right here. Let me mark it for you. We have lower highs here and lower lows here. In a buy setup, we want to see lower highs being taken out by the market, because in that condition we officially have an MSS, or market structure shift. After that, we take the latest FVG for our entry. In this example, we have 1 right here. This is the FVG candle, and this is the perfect spot to enter the market, and it's our shift in market structure right over here. And then after that, the market just goes all the way up. If you want to increase your accuracy, a suggested way to do so is to look for divergences between the indices. One of the best divergences you can find is the divergence between ES1 and NQ. To do so, you simply put NQ's chart over your ES1 chart. And here, there is a bit of divergence. As you can see here, ES1 makes a new low, and then here it makes a new higher low. However, NQ makes a new low and a lower low. This divergence telling us that this confluence zone that we marked is even stronger, because there's 3 things in one story: the confluence, the order block, and the FVG. Here is an example in the crypto market proving that this strategy also works in crypto as well. So the very first thing you have to always know is the liquidity grab. The market grabs the liquidity in this first high and then in this low. Here we can see in the 2-hour time frame we have our liquidity grab, this high as well as this one and this one. Now the first step is checked. It's time to go for the confluence of order block and FVG. This big candle is an obvious order block, and I marked it. Now we want to look for FVG. Here you can see this order block is very strong because the market could not penetrate it. As you can see, the market failed 5 times to go through the order block. So it's absolutely reliable. But what is lacking? Of course, the FVG. I can see one clear FVG. Can you tell me where it is? Yes, this candle. It is the FVG. Here we want to look for a buy position. Why here? Why not here or here? It's obvious, because we do not have the confluence of order block and FVG in the previous penetrations. So we are done with the higher time frame. Now we are going to head over the 15-minute time frame. In the 15 time frame, things are more than ideal. Can you see this liquidity grab in the lower time frame too? Look at this. It's beautiful. We had one here, and now we're having one here. And we have a big one here as well, down here. Two perfect liquidity grab, just like the example, like this beautiful schematic. One liquidity here, one here, sometimes one down here. All liquidity grabs. After that, we look for MSS, or market structure shift. Can you tell me where it is? Of course, it is right over here. This lower high was taken out by the market. So now we officially have our MSS, or market structure shift. Now we go for the next step. And the next step is FVG. The FVG we're having here is kind of tricky to find, but if you pay close attention, you can see it's right here. I'm going to mark it for you and you're going to love it. It's very thin, but it is still workable. You can work it. I'm going to turn it yellow, and you can see this FVG worked perfectly well. Just imagine this is the buy order by the FVG. Stop goes below this liquidity grab, and take profit is either trail stop or 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, or if you want to have a clear take profit, the liquidity sweep of the swing high is your choice. That wraps up this video. I hope you got the most out of it.